You're right. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? Yes. So you think about it, this off season in the NHL has been nuts, like really nuts. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's been nuts. That's all really I gotta say about that. Um, I have to look up on my phone. I'm just doing some stuff right now. Uh, Yeah, I'm just doing some stuff right now just to get as many people as I can on. Oh, I already have one viewer. Cool. Cool. Who is it? I'm just getting some stuff ready. Let's add to story. I want to add to my story. Just say, hey, I'm live. Picture. There we go. And let's, yes, people. Actually, one person was me, just because I wanted to at least get this from my phone. Now I got that upload. Anyways, hi guys, welcome to the stream today. It's been a while since I've actually done like a live stream. The last time I did was at, I believe, the trade deadline, which we all know how that went. That was a really boring trade deadline. Just excuse me. I'm still trying to just get stuff ready to go. Okay, story's been uploaded. I'm just gonna hear how I sound on the stream. Uploaded. I'm just gonna hear how I sound on the stream. Boy, okay. Just gonna hear how I sound on the stream. Boy, okay. How's it sound now? Hear how I sound on the stream. Boy, okay. How's it sound now? Hear how I sound on the stream. Okay, I sound loud, and that's my voice. Okay, stop it. I need this anyways. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'll just say this right now. It's pretty insane how this offseason has been in the NHL. I would have never thought that there would be so many trades, so many re-signings, so much money being spent from the re-signings, new coaching hirings for teams. Here, let me get that. Try and get that out of the way here. But it's just been like even today has just been insane to start it out. I have to actually look up on my phone and find out the signings and the trades that teams have done. Oh, just 1 second. We're moving some stuff around here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now you don't see a dangling cord. That is a lot better. So I have the mic turned up all the way. Is that good? It is hot. My ceiling fan is on right now. I don't have the air conditioner on because that takes up energy. But I do sound staticky all of a sudden. Why is that? Is that better? Is that? Yeah, that's better. I think. Whoa, check 1 2. Okay, perfect. That sounds better. Uh, let's talk about the trades that have happened because that's easier to talk about right now than the sign, like all the re-signings and whatnot. Oh my god, I gotta like sit up. Actually, 1 second here. Hello, hello. Okay, that's better. Yeah, let's talk about the trades because those have been just going nuts. So where do we start? I guess really we start before the NHL draft. Just give me 1 second here because I have to scroll all the way down on Puckpedia because there's so much. There's a lot of them. We have. Oh my goodness. Yes. So I'm just scrolling down Puckpedia because, oh my god, trying to figure out where to start when it comes to trades. When were these trades done? March 6th. Okay, so that was trade deadline. I got this one here. Future considerations for future considerations. Yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, here we go. Let's start on June 16th. It was a trade between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Philadelphia Flyers. Toronto trades Joseph Woll and Simone Benoit for Samuel Urson, Emile Andre, and a third-round pick. Since then, Samuel Urson has been traded to Ottawa, and Ottawa actually signed him to a 2-year deal. So, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Emile Andre, young defenseman, young puck moving defenseman, which is what the Leafs need, and we get a third-round pick out of it. Perfect. Love that. Then the next one was again, well, on June 16th, Nashville gets Ross Colton and Isaac Posh. I think that's how you say his name. I'm just guessing here because it's very European. For Magnus Corna and 2 third-round picks. Um, I don't understand what Nashville is doing. They seem like they want to be contenders still, but I don't think they're going to be. I think that it's their cup contention window is too far behind. Sorry, I'm just putting this noise gate up just because I can hear static, and I feel like if I can put this up somewhere, I can block out some of the noise from this static. It might be some kind of cord problem, but that's okay. We're live for a reason. I'm not used to live streaming, but we're live for a reason. Okay. Oh boy, that's fucking ahead. Usually I'd have this shit set up beforehand, but there we go. Is that better? There we go. Okay. So I don't know I don't understand what Nashville is doing in this trade because I feel like I get what Colorado's doing. It's a salary dump, and they're trying to. I I guess because of all the stuff that they did, they got better. Well, they got. I don't know if they got better. They just dumped a lot of salary, and hopefully they can maybe improve their team. But Nashville just getting Ross Colton just seems like it makes that team just not that much better. Then we got this one. Uh, on June 17th, uh, the San Jose Sharks acquired the 27th pick and Michael Kessering from the Buffalo Sabres for the 20th pick. Michael Kessling did end up re-signing in San Jose, which was nice because San Jose does need any defensemen that are available. Their defensive core is very weak, like very, very weak. Like I don't think they have much on their D core, and you get a nice tidy 20th pick, which is Edmonton's pick. Let's see what else here. Don't need to talk about that one. Oh, this is a big one. Uh, Tampa Bay Lightning get a fifth round pick from Toronto for Darren Radish, and then Darren Radish goes on and signs an 8-year deal with Toronto for $8.5 million at the age of 30. Now, the money is I don't mind the money. The length of the deal might be you might be asking a bit too much. He'll be 38 when this deal ends in 2034. I think it's asking too much. I think it's a bit too much when it comes to term. For a guy that had a career year last year, and we see this a lot when it comes to career years, they seem to get bigger contracts. And a lot of the times when they do get bigger contracts, it doesn't turn out too well. It doesn't. It rarely does turn out to be like the best deal. And I don't agree with the length of the signing. I'm okay with the money, and that's really about it about that. Like, I mean, it was only a fifth round pick that you're paying for a good defenseman for the next 3 or 4 years, and then the rest of that deal might look bad. Um, then we get to more chaos. The Seattle Kraken acquire Maki Semiskevich from the Florida Panthers for Tampa Bay's first round pick, which was 25th overall, and a conditional second round pick. And then Florida uses that along with the ninth overall pick and a conditional first round pick in 2029 and a 2027 second round pick to acquire Brady Kachuk. This to me is a massive overpayment. Like massive overpayment. I have said this for years. I don't think Brady Kachuk is that good. He's slow. He doesn't have hands. He he's pretty much his body is going to start going down. His body's going to start giving up on him. Especially the way that he plays. He needs to he needs to slow down the way that he plays. But he won't because he's on Florida, and Florida's going to be a bunch of rats. This is a great deal for Ottawa. This, honestly, to me, this is a great deal for Ottawa. You get a bunch of draft pick. Got a bunch of draft pick capital out of it. Then we have another one. The Calgary Flames get Simone Nemec and Maxim Siprikov from the Devils for a conditional first-round pick in 2027, which belongs to Vegas. Another conditional 2028 first-round pick that belongs to Colorado. A 2026 second-round pick, which was 35th overall, and Etienne Morin, who's a 21-year-old defenseman. Good on Nemec because he finally gets some time. He finally gets a full-time role in the NHL. There's a lot of static. It might be the fan, but fuck, I don't even want to turn off the fan because it's keeping this room somewhat cool. But good payment. And the thing is, if you notice a lot of the trades, the payments are going to get high. Like Brady, don't get me wrong, Brady, we have a worse trade. Brady Kachuk is a overpayment to me. He is not that good. He isn't. He's not good. He's not good at all. I shouldn't say not good at all. He's just not worth what they paid for him. Yeah, it's a fan. Yeah, I'm the fan going, but it's honestly keeping it decent in here. It's still hot, but I can't do much about that. Oh, is it gonna? Oh, Corey Perry re-signs with the Kings for 1 year, $1 million. Okay, old man Corey Perry still playing in the NHL. I guess he really wants to just retire at some point. Yes, I'm going through my phone because every time I exit out the page, it's like, oh, we're gonna go back to the first page trades. It's like, no, buddy, I want to just keep me on the page I was talking about, like the trades I'm talking about, because it's just much easier if I just go through all that. Okay, where did we leave off? Okay, it was Nemec, but we don't need to talk about that. And then Ottawa, who had the number 9 pick, then trades number 9 pick to San Jose for William Eklund, Holtonen, and Brandon Svoboda. I like this trade. It's a better replacement than Brady Kachuk. Now, does Ottawa have like goal scorers, like a goal, like a sniper? No, Ottawa doesn't really have a sniper anymore. They never really had one with Brady Kachuk. But that this is a fine trade. They didn't need. I knew they didn't need that 9th overall pick, and I knew that they were going to try and trade it, and they got a good deal out of it. Next was the okay. This so and then we got another first rounder traded. It was the Washington gets Jordan Kyrou. I guess Washington is trying to run it back for one more year, trying to win a Stanley Cup. If Ovechkin comes back, we don't know if Ovechkin is going to come back. Uh, St. Louis acquires Connor McMichael, Milton Gastron, in the first round pick in 2026, which was 16th overall. I like that deal. Here is the dumb one. Blackhawks acquire Bowen Byram and Jordan Greenway. This is the overpayment of the century. Not only does Buffalo get Louis Crevier, I think that's how you say his name. You can correct me if you want to. Whoever's on. Uh, a second round pick in 2026, which was 45th overall, and the first round pick in 2026. Chicago is a team that still needs young guys and still is a team that needs help around Connor Bedard. You would think the number 4 pick would be good enough to help that team out. Nope, Chicago goes, we want Bowen Byram and Jordan Greenway, and we'll trade the 4th overall pick. What the fuck are you doing? And then Bowen Byram resigns today. Bowen Byram signs with the Blackhawks. So he's on a $6.25 million deal, which ends next off season. And then he signs 6 years, $12.5 million a year. Let me just remind you, $12.5 million a year gets you. So he was at 6.25 million, which is fine. That's a fine deal for him. 11 goals, 41 assists, 42 points. Is that okay? How young is he? How old is he? Oh, Darren Ferris is his client. Yeah, no surprise there. He's 25. I'm sorry. He is not worth that much. $12.5 million. Holy shit. He's not worth $12.5 million. He isn't. He's not. I'm sorry, Blackhawks fans. He's not worth $12.5 million. He's still a young defenseman, but holy shit. Not only do you pay a 4th overall pick to get him, but then you go double down, which you're forced to. But at $12.5 million, I'm sorry. That's just too much. Anyways, back to the trades. Uh Nashville acquires this is the next one. Nashville acquires Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a 2029 third overall pick. Third round pick from Colorado for Igor Svechkov and oh god, what's his name? Zachary Veru. Okay, that's not bad. That's a fine deal. And then I'm pretty sure Jack Drury resigns in Nashville, $4.5 million for 5 years. I guess we're getting to the I guess we're getting to the age in the NHL where yes, so the salary cap's boosting up, and I guess we're getting to the age in the NHL where depth guys are going to get this much money. It's a lot for him. And then we get oh yeah, we get this one too. Buffalo trades Alex Tuck to the Capitals for a third round pick in 2027, David Comp. It's fine. You probably were going to lose Alex Tuck, and then Alex Tuck. I'm not sure if Alex Tuck is worth this. 10.5 million for 8 years. He's 30 years old. This is like the same contract that Darren Radish got. Holy shit. Uh, Florida acquires Garnet Hathaway. Yep, another rat. Great. Don't need to worry talk about that one. Pittsburgh getting younger. Pittsburgh acquires Hendricks Rapierre from Washington for a third and a fifth. I love this because I love seeing Pittsburgh trying to get younger. They need to. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to get something cold at least, because my God, it is hot. Yeah, so I'm in the attic, obviously. So like all the heat just rises up. So just trying to keep it cool up here. That's all we try to do. Colorado making another salary dump, getting rid of Valerie Nichushkin, 31 years of age, for a second, a third, and a fifth. I don't mind this because Valerie Nichushkin is starting to decline a little bit, and Columbus has cap space, so it's nice to see. We'll see what they do with Zach Werenski today, because I'm hearing it could be Tampa or Toronto. Not much there, not much to talk about there. Nah. And we get to draft day trades. Yep. Draft day trades. Oh, here we go. Utah Mammoth acquires Sebastian Cosa from the Detroit Red Wings for the... Yeah, that was a car going by. For a 2026 first round pick in Boston. And then I'm pretty sure Cosa signs with the Mammoth. Yeah, 2 years at $2 million. I don't mind this. I think it's finally time that a team is actually giving Sebastian Cosa a shot. Because he was fantastic last year in the AHL, and he's 23 years of age. Detroit, for some reason, just never wanted to give him a shot, even though he was like a top prospect of theirs. They never wanted to give him a shot. But now Utah's going to give him a shot this year and see how it is. Keep going here because this is all like draft day. Like, here's all the draft day trades. Ooh, yay! Do we need to? Oh, I just saw something there about Jonas Corpusel. We'll get there in a second. Actually, you know what? I don't need to talk about the Raider trades. Let's talk about the trades that have happened like right now. So today, trades that have happened today, or even Yeah, let's go today. Let's talk about. Well, no, we'll talk about one trade that happened yesterday. Florida acquires Jacob Markstrom, who's back in Florida. Remember, he started his career in Florida. He's 36 years of age. So another old goaltender for Florida to be a starter. And Angus Crookshank from the New Jersey Devils for Evan Rodriguez, Jesper Boquist, and Ben Steves. I like this deal on New Jersey's part. Markstrom just was never good in. He wasn't that great in New Jersey. He wasn't. And getting rid of that contract, it's 2 years on it. So like this is the first year of 2 years. So and New Jersey getting Rodriguez and Jasper Boquist, they can trade both those guys. They're on the final years of their deal. Those deals, I like it. Florida has shored up their goaltending. I mean, they got Kira Schmid and Jacob Markstrom after all the other stuff that they did. Like they signed Ratko, so they acquired Ratko Goose for AJ Greer. AJ Greer got $4.5 million. What? I don't think the guy played every game last year for Florida. You're giving him $4.5 million for 4 years, and then Florida signs Ratko Gudis. How old is Ratko Gudis, by the way? He's 36. They signed him to a 6-year deal worth $1.5 million a year. Yeah, 6-year deal, 1.5 million per year. It's gonna be 42 by the time that deal's done. Um, he played 56 games last year for Anaheim. Is he gonna be playing every game for Florida? No. Is 6 years too much? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he's gonna be. It's. I guess GMs are just smoking a lot of shit, or the Birds just have all the power in the world now when it comes to negotiations. Uh, like it's a lot of the contracts, a lot of the trades are crazy. Toronto made a trade, get a trade away Nick Robertson for a 2028 fourth round pick. That's fine. Nick Robertson was a depth guy. He tried his hardest every night, but I feel like it was time for him to go. It was just a very long saga, and it needed to end. And it finally is ending. He's going to Pittsburgh, and where he can score about 30 to 40 goals if they play him every night. And also, what's his name? Kyle Dubas loves his guys. Another trade that happened today, Maverick. So this is an interesting one for Nashville. Maverick Bork. I wonder if Nash. So he's a restricted free agent. He has no contract. So he played 42 games. He had 41 points. So he's averaging half a point a game. I mean, Chicago just didn't have. I mean, Dallas didn't have any room to sign him, like any cap room. That's their own fault because they have some deals on their books that are bad. But they also got rid of Ilya Rabushkin in that deal for 2 seconds. I'm surprised it's 2 seconds. I thought it might have been like a first for a guy like Maverick, actually second and third. But I thought it might have been like a try and get a first out of that deal. But that's okay. Um, Back to the Judas for Greer deal because that was just weird. Both teams wanted to sign the guys. AJ Greer. So AJ Greer played. He played 78 games. He had 17 goals, 15 assists, 32 points. Good depth option. But if I remember correctly, That was his career year. Um, Usually, like I said, usually guys that have career years are getting overpaid now. Especially AJ Greer is going to get way overpaid. 4.25 million for 4 years. Fuck, Anaheim, what are you doing? Oh, Victor Arvidsson just signed 2 years at 5 million. At five per in Detroit. Fuck. Ian Cole to Chicago. Ian Cole to Chicago for 4 years, 4 million for 1 year. We have Jaden Schwartz, 3.5 million for 3.25 million for 3 years, Colorado. Cole Smith, 3 million per 3 years. What? Welcome to the overpayment show. Cole Smith, 30 years of age. Okay, that's the fan. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. We'll have the fan off for a little bit. Yeah, Cole Smith, 3 million per for 3 years. I fucking Kyle Davidson should be fired at this point. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Forget about that because. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me just put this down for a second. It is Canada Day, and I'll just. There we go. Canada Day walk across Jersey. Cole Smith last year between Nashville and Vegas, 8 goals, 4 assists for 12 points. And you're giving him 3 million? So GMs all of a sudden are just gonna be overpaying for players, especially Kyle Davidson. I'm sorry, you're having a fucking meltdown. Like, hi, we're gonna pay Bo Byram a number 4 overall pick. We have no choice but to sign him now to whatever he wants, and whatever he wanted was $12.5 million for a guy who was a second pairing defenseman on Buffalo. And now we'll also sign Ian Cole for $4 million for 1 year. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's some depth signing for Detroit. Um, there we go. This is what I like. I think might be a bit of an overpayment. We'll see. Ivan Demidov, 8 years, $9.15 million. Okay, don't mind that. He's a young guy. Makes sense. Buffalo. So Buffalo acquired Owen Zellweger in a trade, and they signed him to 3 years at 3.1 million per. That sounds like a better deal for a younger guy. Um, Vegas had to do this. Rasmus Anderson, 7 years at $8.5 million. Didn't play well for Vegas last year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nico Hischier. So it doesn't sign a full deal. Doesn't sign 8 years. Doesn't sign 7 years. Doesn't sign 6 years. 5 years, $11.7 million. Let me guess. There's probably no movement cost, which let's get this straight. So I looked at a stat earlier about no movement, no trade clauses. There's like over 200 of them in the NHL. I have a feeling the owners are going to look at that and go, yeah, we want to negotiate certain things in our next CBA, like the no movement clauses, need to slow down a little bit. Where's Florida getting this money? Etu Ristolainen, 8 years, 40 million. So that's 5 million a year. I do kind of wonder where teams are getting, like Chicago, for instance, where they're getting this money. Well, Chicago's always had money. They have a lot of cap space, but I'm not sure if I like it. Uh, New York Rangers just signed Joe Verano, 1 year to $1.2 million. I'm just kind of waiting on the timeline on Puckpedia right now. Joe Verano, I mean, not a bad depth option. Didn't get qualified offered by Montreal, so he was a free agent. Also, Noel Chari signs in Philadelphia for 2 years at 2.8 million per. See, for depth guys, that sounds like it's a lot better. Oh, Puckpedia crashed. Puckpedia crashed. Oh, are we getting back now? There we go. We're back. Puckpedia crashed. Yeah, Puckpedia just crashed. Oh, great. It's hot as balls. I am like, oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna do this long. I think I just wanted to. Can I restart? Can I like refresh Puckpedia? There we go. Refreshed it. Just 1 second. I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner. It might be loud. Yeah, so that's my air conditioner. Yeah, it's I know it's loud, but the thing is that it's the only thing that will keep me cool in this damn room right now. Oh, okay, who's this guy? Declan Curry, 26-year-old left shot defenseman, 2 years of $1.5 million. Has anybody heard of him? Okay, that's annoying. Okay, that sounds a bit better, doesn't it? A little bit. I know there's gonna be that, but the thing is that I can't really do much about that unless I like turn down the mic. But I can't even do that. Um, Hello? Is that better? Does that actually sound a lot better? Oh, maybe that's why. Hello? Oh, maybe that's why. Hello? There we go. Oh, maybe that's why. Hello? There we go. Oh, maybe that's why. Hello? Okay, enough of that. Okay, the echo doesn't need to be on. There we go. That's better. We can actually hear. Sorry, I went on a huge tangent and didn't have the record volume on. Oh well, too bad. We're doing this live. Anyways, back to the Bowen Byram fiasco. It just like giving up the fourth overall pick makes ignore that. If I can hear that, but oh, what's this? Oh, has another signing. Wikipedia is not working. Free agency open. Cool. Why am I getting Joe Verano when I already saw him? Because Trevor Van Riemsdyk just signed with the Penguins. You know what? I'm going to turn my. I'm going to go back to my stream. One second. Yeah, this is a live version of this episode, but I have my fan on. I have my AC window on. Oh, Marchman's a shark. Beautiful. You know what? Screw Puckpedia. I'm gonna go to my the Instagram feed that I follow because that's a better site right now than Puckpedia because Puckpedia is broken. I wonder if I can turn down like the record volume. So it's off. There we go. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I have like two notifications here. Hey, if you like it, fuck, just get on the stream, will you? Okay. And it, well, of course, Instagram crashed on my phone. Winnipeg Jets have. Oh, Winnipeg Jets signed Stuart Skinner. 2 years, 7.5 million. So does that mean? Oh, Toronto did make a signing. They signed Jack Roslovic. 2 years, 4 million per. Okay, sure. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised at this point at the signings that teams are making, like money wise. Okay, so Jonas Corporate got traded. Ian Cole goes to Chicago. Ilya Mikheyev actually goes to Tampa Bay. Ross Johnston goes to St. Louis, 3 years, 2 million per. Okay. Jeffrey Ville, who is a fighter, I believe. 5 years, $2.5 million. Term and like the length and the money is insane. Dennis Gilbert, 1 year at $800,000. That's fine. Noah Juiceman, depth D man, 2 years, 1.1 million. Doesn't sound like it's going to be a depth D man. Victor Arvidsson signs 2 years, 5 million per in Detroit. Steve Eisenman, you're on your last legs, buddy, when it comes to being GM. Jack Roslovic signed in Toronto, 2 years, 4 million per. Noah Chari, 2 years, 2.8 to Philly. Stuart Skinner, 2 years, 3.75 to Winnipeg. That sounds like Connor Hellbuck's done. Joe Veleno, 1 year, 1.2 million. Paul Cotter, 1 year, 2.15 million. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, 2 years at $4 million. Don't care what you. Oh, former Reef Matias Machelli, surprise, surprise, goes to the Islanders. 1 year, $2.25 million. Hey, the Islanders are actually are actually doing something that just started free agency instead of waiting for a while. By the way, shout out Puck Report NHL on Instagram because they are fantastic. They're a lot better right now than Puckpedia. So if I have like recent like on the so me and my friends we're on a Instagram group chat, and every free agency signing, I've been posting. Try to post every free agency signing. Oh, 1 second here. I'm just looking at fucking. Oh my God, Congo is reading over England. Oh, I always have a new backup. Vitek Vanacek. 1 year, $1 million. See, I'll just go to freaking Puck Report because they do a lot. Yeah, Puck Report NHL. They do a lot better with stuff right now than uh, well, Puck Puckpedia does a good job. Eric Hall was signed with the Kings. Corey Perry re-signed with the Kings. Well, yeah, Corey Perry's going back to the Kings for 1 million 1 year. Oh, sorry, Ilya Mikheyev, 4 years at $3.85 million with Tampa. I thought it was one, but it was 4 years. Wow. Like overpayments? Yes, if you're hearing that right now, there's my fan on and my AC. We got about 30 minutes left here before I get off because it is it's it's comfortable, but it's not um yeah, it's comfortable in here. Like it's comfortable. That's all I can say. Yeah, okay. It's comfortable in here. It's just not enough to do like a very, very, very long stream today. Colton's okay, so there's a report out there that Colton Sissons is set to sign with the Leafs. Colton Sissons, really? Okay, that's interesting. I don't know, Scott Perunovich. Scott Perunovich signs with the Kings 1 year at $850,000. Nope, don't care. What can? Oh, actually, you know what? I know what we can talk about since we have a little bit of time because we can keep up to date with free agent signings and all that. Oh, by the way, happy Bobby Bonilla Day. $1.19 million check to Bobby Bonilla. Um, we can talk about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard being traded to the Toronto Raptors again for a bigger package. Now, okay, that's a report. I'm going to switch that. Kawhi Leonard, we don't need to talk about. We can talk about this. Zach Werenski, according to Darren Dreger, Toronto says Toronto's offer for Zach Werenski does not include Matthew Knies. Instead, the Reeves are believed to have discussed Easton Cowan and Ben Danford. I don't mind this because I feel like you need that decor for Toronto needs to be a lot better. It needs to be a lot better. And because like they have an older decor and getting the best defenseman the best defenseman in the NHL for not Matthew Knies because I would love to keep that. Everybody in Reefs fan would love to keep Matthew Knies on the Reefs. They would. They would love to keep him on the Reefs. They would love to keep him on the Reefs. Um, you know what? It's been an hour. I am going to end the stream here. I might be doing another video tomorrow because I have a few days off and I have time to do these videos. I have some time, like a lot of time, and maybe, just maybe, I'll have time to do a little bit of a video. So I am going back to Milton for a day or two just to just to visit some friends. I might have time to do a video. A live video. Actually, no, it won't be live. It will be a video. Anyways, I know nobody came and watched this thing, but you know what? You can watch it over on the replay. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next video.